Hi folks, this is just a quick review of the wonderful Kelly kettle I've had bought for my birthday. By the time this goes up, my birthday probably will have been either 3 days ago or a week ago, and depending on when we choose to post it, it'll be Wednesday or next Sunday. We're on Remembrance Sunday today, November the 8th. I am happy days 44. Well, taken a long time to get here, but you know, here we go. So I thought I'd come outside and play with one of my toys. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. Apparently they originate from Ireland and they're apparently 100 years old. Well, the company is. So this is the mid-range one. There's a small one, a mid-range one, and a large base camp one. This is the medium range one, which I think is probably just about right for what we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang on till Matt sorts himself out. He's playing around with his guitar. When he comes out, and we can sort out maybe Matt being cameraman for the day. I don't know, just see what he wants to do. He might want to jump in on it with us. But yeah, I've already pre-chopped up a load of wood, which are some old fence panels and bits and bobs that we had. I get this on the go. I'll probably use the a firelighting tin, which we've showcased in other videos. You got your striker, and then your cotton balls. Miracle workers, those things. I'll just probably use the back of my knife to strike, or I'll use that striker, which is one of my favourites. But either way, yeah, we'll give the Kelly kettle a burn. And this one has the whistling spout, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so next time we come back, that'll be full of water and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
I'm here now. Dad's birthday today, and me and my sister bought him the Kelly kettle for his birthday, and we're just gonna try it out today, test it out, see what it's like.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Yeah, we've seen it loads on the internet and other YouTubers using it, and it looks awesome. So
Been wanting one of these for yonks. Can't believe I've now finally got one. Apparently, cracking bit of kit. From what I've seen, multi-purpose, which is what I enjoy, what I like, something that has multi-uses. So for now, we're just going to boil the water.
we've got the base with some shavings and a cotton wool bud.
Right.
I'm gonna light it.
So I light it the traditional way. No lighters this time. No cheating. On camera. No cheating. Here we go.
So throw it everywhere.
If you notice, was pulling the striker back and keeping the knife still. That's just another way of making sure you don't jolt and knock everything all over the place.
So you just start small fire in the base, and then let it burn down a little bit, and then stick the kettle on the top, and then feed it through, and then get your tea boiling, get your water boiling.
Really, we should have grabbed our cups and a tea bag.
Oh well.
Hint.
Back in a minute.
Just normal mugs, mate. Don't bother with the tin ones. Right. We get a couple of mugs and we'll pour out a brew when we're done. But I'll give you a good example of how quick this boils. So yeah, you're just basically using this as your fire base. Get a nice little fire going in there, like Matt said. You've basically got to get it so your fuel is lower than this inner ridge. Hey!
Good old coffee.
Oh, we're having coffee instead of tea. That'll do me.
Fill it with water, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, first burn, first christening.
Why not? Be rude not to. Have a brew now because we'll be having rum later, so you know, get the coffee out of the way.
What really annoys me is like it's brand new stainless steel, or is it whatever it is, aluminium, and it's so shiny, and you go and ruin it, man. getting it all black with the soot and the
Yeah, but it's not a proper bushcraft tool thing implement if it isn't all black and sooty. With all the black sooty pots, with all the black sooty cups.
Yeah.
So you now need a black sooty Kelly kettle.
Mm.
It shows it's been used. Running a bit low there on the old fuel. Just put a bit more in. Kind of let that go a bit low. It's all a learning curve at this stage. Don't want to smother it, just need to break them up a bit smaller, a little bit, cut them a little bit too long. Careful.
Some more shite on it. Oh, the wood's a bit damp. It has been sat outside.
Yeah, it's been sat outside for ages. It's not the best wood in the world. It's just bits of like fencing, because that's all we had. Didn't really have any twigs like you'd find off the forest floor, which is ideally what you would use. Put that in, have some fuel on top. That's so much waste. Right, now, once you've kind of got that kind of going, now then put that.
Look at that, straight up.
And then you just drop bits in the top. And you just feed it through the top. That's your air hole for your oxygen at the bottom. There's your air hole. That's where all the oxygen goes into the fire.
Sticks, so we turn it around.
Take it around a bit like that. Mark, it doesn't need it, mate. Seriously, it doesn't need it. Just feed it. That's all it needs, just needs feeding. Try and snap them up a little bit so you get a base, so you'll end up with a gap in the bottom. Again, like with any kind of fire, it gets hungry, so you just gotta keep feeding it.
And don't worry, this version of the Kelly kettle has a whistle on the cap, so it won't explode with the cap in.
The other versions, you're not supposed to put the stopper in whilst it's on a burn. The stopper on the others is literally just a stopper so you don't tip all your hot water out or lose all your cold water whilst you're carrying the kettle. So yeah, this version has like a heat-proof bung that goes in there, and underneath that, in the front, is where the hot air, steam, escapes out of the vacuum sort of section inside, and then comes out and makes it whistle.
Well, if we're wrong, we'll find out anyway.
No, we're not. Don't say things like that, please. Fills me full of confidence and nicks me tops as well, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Top thief.
It's the quickest thing I could find, so. It's quite a still day today as well, so.
Yeah, there's not a lot of wind about, which isn't exactly helping. It should draw though. There's a lot of moisture on the inside as well. Excuse me.
That's the water in it.
It's certainly something. See, once you've got your initial bit of a fire going at the bottom, it roars and takes your eyebrows off.
it's smoking because the wood's obviously damp. There's a lot of moisture in it. We're kind of getting smoked out a bit here, guys, but you know, not doing too bad, I don't think. Ooh, that thing going. Ow! Yeah, be careful, it's very hot. So yeah, as I was explaining before, it's my birthday today. Today's Remembrance Sunday, but we have already got a video that's already gone out today, and that's the square lash, clove hitch, half hitch, pole lash video. So pop over. Yeah, I hope you've had a look at that. If you haven't, have a look at that. It's in the playlist, along with the clove hitch and Canadian jam knot video that we did. That's also in the same playlist. So if you want to look at different types of knots and different types of lashings, how to basically the basics of how you build up the building blocks to then having the confidence and skills to then build your own shelters, because you don't want to be going out building your shelter, get in it, and then wind picks up and the whole thing collapses on you
like a house of cards.
Yeah, you want to be confident that your build is secure, and you're only going to be confident when you've learned the sort of base skills. And we've kind of given you 2 main knots and a couple of lashings that are the basic staple to get you out there and get you building. With cordage, some poles, away you go. Get a tarp, sling it over the top, get out in the woods, have fun. Don't make it overcomplicated. There are just some very, very simple basics. A lot of people complicate it with, oh, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you must do this way. To be honest, you only really need a few basics. Once you've got the basics sorted, you're off, aren't you? And then you can then build on that once you're out in the field. You can come back after a trip, learn a few more things, go back out, do some more advanced stuff. Don't be thinking you're going to go out for the first time in the woods and build a raised bed, build like some Adirondack shelter in the middle of the woods, and have like, you know, a penthouse suite with a sauna. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we're not all Sean James.
You know what I mean? Hi, Sean. So yeah, so for basic bushcraft, that's where we're starting off. As if you're a beginner, as if you're just getting all the gear together, what to go for, what to look at, all the basics.
Started to rain now.
The weather here today isn't great, but we're under the shelter in the garden, so I nearly singed my ear all. So yeah, that just gives like a basic rundown. So hopefully, yeah, this video will be on Sundays. This will either go Wednesday or next Sunday, just sort of depending on whether we choose to do one a week or continue with the 2 videos a week that we have been doing. The only reason why we're considering that is obviously because we're now all under national lockdown.
Yeah.
We can't really kind of get out because it's not an essential.
Apparently overnight stays aren't permitted unless it's, you know, an emergency or extenuating circumstances,
So obviously that limits what you can do, where you can go.
and you're not allowed to leave your
Here we go.
counter.
Here we go.
That's scary.
Screamed at us.
Boom! Put me out!
Right, so yeah. Jobs are good, all done.
Yeah.
So, with that interruption, but a good one nonetheless. Okay. That's all. There we go. And I don't think you're supposed to pour it all over the floor as soon as the coffee's in the cup, but you know, we'll try that again. Take 2. And here we go.
Yeah, don't melt that.
No. And that is the Kelly kettle.
Should have timed it.
Well, you can look at the seconds on the video,
Yeah.
can't you, as it's running, you know, see how many minutes it's been.
We might put a timestamp in the videos
Yeah.
over us speaking. So
So,
Careful, it's a bit warm. Happy
Anything
birthday.
you want to say? Oh,
Happy birthday.
cheers, son. Thank you. And thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
And don't forget to like, share with your friends, anybody that's got this similar interest, they don't know about our channel, let them know. Get them to pop on over, give us a sub. So like, share and comment. Don't be afraid to comment down in the comment section. We do reply back. And also in the description we will have a link to our Patreon page. If you want to pop over, have a look at that, you can do. Give you some sort of exclusive content, some early views of things, maybe reviews of gear. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.